We're going to be taking it to NBA.com for our official criticism and review, where we get all of our information from the source, NBA.com. If you don't have that app, man, NBA app, pick it up. Great content, behind the scenes, stories, amazing content in there. And that's where we get all of our information from. Get it straight from the source. Alright, so if you can see here, 125 to 118. I cannot believe the Suns pull out the sweep. Get the dustpan ready. Brooms out. Open up that trash can. It is over. I could not have seen the Nuggets season ending in this fashion. I mean, just to think that the Suns would dominate in this manner is just unbelievable, man. And just completely picking them apart. Obviously a really great team here. I mean, in the semifinals to be swept is just shocking. But as you can read the headline here, Paul's Suns close out Nuggets in Game 4 sweep. Unbelievable. And this man right here was on a mission. Like, he was perfect from the field for a while. I believe, in the third quarter. I mean, he just, everything mid-range, hit everything from the line. Just look at that focus and determination, man. You can see it all over his face. So, shout out to the Suns, Devin Booker, Ayton, Payne, Crowder, Paul, all of them getting it. Sarge. This team was on a mission. You can see here 105, 122, 98, 123, 116, 102. They dominated. And like I said, the Nuggets are a great team. So you can see here 28 to 22 in the first quarter. They outscored them 35 to 33. Just barely in the second, 33 to 28, and then finally at the end, Denver tried to dig deep and try to make some kind of run. That give them credit, but you can see here lead changes one, never tied, never. That's rough, super rough, man. So we're gonna be getting into it. I got some plays picked out here. Jokic got the first basket off the tip for the Nuggets. But Booker comes in and hits a step back three for their first basket. Ayton gets a nice half spin, hook shot in the paint over Jokic. We'll check that out in action. Crowder knocked down a three. Rivers comes off the bench for a quick three. So with about four minutes into the first quarter, it was 22 to 15 Phoenix. Monte Morris hit a three to make it 7 for him. Nugs were shooting 30% from the field, struggling, and the fast pace of the game was favoring the Suns with a 10-point lead. Austin Rivers came out the bench. He made the last shot of the quarter with a sweet drive in the paint. We'll be checking that out as well. So McGee makes a big block to start the quarter. He was a big body making a difference, playing aggressive and setting screens. With around 10 minutes in the second, Campazzo hits a three with the shot clock winding down, and we'll take a look at that as well. But Johnson makes one quickly at the other end. Campazzo knocks down another. Barton stepped up huge. Big. This man brought everything he had and more to the game tonight, and it definitely didn't go unnoticed. He's got a sweet drive and pump in the air between two defenders. We'll check that up close and personal. Michael Porter Jr. got a steal in the fast break for the and one, followed by Gordon with a steal and a fast break jam. This game was high intensity, high action, everything you would come to expect. And you can see here Devin Booker explodes for 34 and closeout win. Chris Paul goes in vintage in Game 4 victory. Will Barton, 25 points, highlights versus the Phoenix Suns. Paul goes off for 37 in the latest virtuoso performance. Phoenix Suns highlights versus the Denver Nuggets. So we got Devin Booker, Will Barton, and one other highlights, 34 for Booker. This team was on a mission, on a rampage. So let's take a look here real quick at the box score. As you can see, they kind of have first thing that always jumps off the page for me is this 100% from the free throw line. Look at this. Mikal Bridges, 2 for 2. 14 points. 3 for 3, 109 points. Ayton didn't get to the free throw line once, so I guess give the credit to the Nuggets. They didn't foul the big fella, but that means he was just slamming it down the throat, getting the easy buckets, which pretty much exactly what happened. 12 points here. Devin Booker, 11 for 25 from the field, 2 for 8. So that's what I mean by picking your shots, threes a little bit more. But he only missed one free throw. 34 points. Chris Paul, 14 from 19 off from the mid-range. No threes. Goose eggs on the threes. Perfect from the line for 37 as a leading scorer, man. This dude was balling out. Cameron Johnson had 7. So everybody that plays, I mean, got buckets. Payne, Craig, Saric, and they hit their free throws when it counts too. See, so that's a solid team performance, man. And you can see the results. Congratulations to the Phoenix Suns holding it down, getting into the Western Conference Finals. They're in there, man. So the Nuggets too, like Michael Porter Jr. went 7 for 16, 3 for 8. So I'm gonna be kind of focusing on the Denver side here, because I mean, literally it seemed like, and focusing on some footwork drills and getting in from the perimeter on drives, footwork in the paint on these videos that we'll be checking out. But you saw Junior had 20 points, 3 from 8 from the 3-point line. Gordon, man, I was really expecting him to have a big game. I didn't quite see that yet, but you can expect, you know, a better performance come around if he stays with the team and next season developing that chemistry. So 8 points there. Jokic, unfortunately, the big fella was ejected. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. 22 points to MVP, man. Bounced out of the game early. Say it ain't so, but Will Barton, man. I saw a Twitch interview with him from the NBA Twitch channel, and telling his story and just speaking straight from the heart, man. Perfect from the line as well, with 25 points and an epic performance tonight. Much love out and much respect to people who come out from the heart in the interviews and speak their mind and just keep it real. Love to see that. Monte Morris came up big, 19 points. Rivers had 5. I mean, Rivers had 2 assists, but I mean, he was just a solid presence in the game. You can see he played 20 minutes. Shout out to Austin Rivers too for contributing and doing his part in this team. Newly assembled, stepping up big. Same with Facundo Campazzo, 50% from the field, made 4 threes. He made the most threes, and it's just a defensive beast. He's in there. Jermichael Green, JaVale McGee. I really felt they should have used McGee and Bol, man. Like, I feel like they should have had a lineup with those two in. Put him in the rotation for a little bit. Play big, man. Like, you got that size. And Millsap, too. Like, imagine being this veteran who's been holding you down throughout the playoffs and just not getting the DNP. That's rough, dude. Rough. So, I would like to see a big lineup with Millsap, Bol, and McGee. Maybe throw Facundo at the point and Rivers as your 2. I think that would be a nice lineup. Solid. Let them dudes get some. But anyway, there you see it. Again, much respect to what the Suns have been doing. It's nothing short of amazing. Nothing short of amazing. But Booker was just hitting him anywhere he wants. Anywhere that he wants. I mean, he had 21 at the half. It was 63-55. Let's take a look at some more of these stats here, the game charts. So you can see here, we'll just let that sit up for a moment. After the halftime, Barton was coming up big, man. He had a dunk in there. Sweet dunk. Jokic was taking Ayton all the way from the perimeter. We'll be taking a close look at that. Booker was swishing threes over Michael Porter Jr., getting fast break dunks. CP3 was just going off. Barton was hitting from 3, drilling it. Booker threw a high lob to Ayton, and we'll definitely examine that as well. But Jokic and Booker squared off. As Jokic, out of frustration, comes through. Payne has the ball in his hands. He comes through with the wind-up. knocks the ball out of Payne's hand, and like it was minimal contact, dude. I mean, Booker and Jokic started exchanging some thoughts, but minimal contact on the attempted knock to the ball. So he clearly gets all ball and brushes up against Payne, like the top of Jokic's arm hits Payne's face. So I mean, credit to Booker for standing up for his guy. I'm not the lip reading type, but it appeared Jokic hit him with a couple of "What you gonna do, little fella?" But the worst outcome possible. Flagrant penalty 2? I mean, are we even at the crib? MVP? Ejected? Bogus. Shenanigans. Bamboozled. It was not violently to the face. That's what they called it. He gets the ball out of his hands. The situation got out of hand afterwards. I mean, Payne on a shot attempt throws down Campazzo after the shot attempt, but they had to get McGee to step in to fill the MVP's shoes. Campazzo gets it off the backboard to McGee, and Campazzo was just hitting the three and another to start off the fourth. CP3 was perfect from the field. Chris Paul, man, in the third quarter. But Barton stepped up big time for the Nuggets. It was rough for Denver. I mean, unable to knock down shots in the fourth. They had plenty of shot opportunities, man. They just weren't able to get them in. There was a lid on the rim for them. But conversely, the Suns made shots with ease. And to wrap it up, Ayton hits the exclamation point dunk with just under 2 minutes to go, which pretty much let them know it was over. So let's take a look at this shot zone here. I like to see this. So Phoenix Suns were dominating the paint here. 11 for 15, 73%, 13 for 21, 61%. Here in the mid-range, where mostly Paul was dominating, 12 of 27 for 44.4%. They hit 5 threes out here, a total of 8 threes out of the game. So not very many makes, considering how many attempts they had, but not bad at all. Mainly it was Booker. He hit 2 threes, so you can see it even in the red. He's mainly living in the paint. Yeah, Bridges. He didn't make a 3, he attempted a couple. Craig made 1. Crowder hits 2 from the perimeter. Johnson hit 2. 1 in the corner here, 1 from the top. Chris Paul, nothing, man. Look at that. All greens. All green. 2 for 2, 2 for 2, 10 for 15. I mean, that's efficient. That's as efficient as you can be. Payne, a lot of red here. Didn't hit much, but got to the line, made it count. Saric made 1 for him. So you see, they really didn't knock down the 3 this game. But on the other side, we had Barton balling, man. 5 for 7 here in the restricted area. He had that VIP access in there. 1 from the paint, 2 from the top, 1 in the corner. Campazzo had the most there. He had 1, 2, 3, 4 threes for them, and only 1 out of 3 in the paint. Gordon had a struggling game here, man. Look at this, 3 for 6. And that was it. That was it, man. That was a rough game for my dude there. Green didn't hit a shot. Didn't play. Jokic, 4 for 6. All here in the mid-range. Had 1 3 for them. McGee stepped up big, man. I really was hoping to see. I'll show you some of his really nice footwork. One particular move that he gets a sweet basket. Highlight that. Morris, 2 from the top. 2 from the top here again, and then 4. So Morris kind of stepped up big, helped make that push at the end. Porter Jr., man, hit the corner shot and 2 threes. That's about it. So it was a rough game for him too, man. Even though he got his points, it just was not pretty. And then here, my dude Rivers, 1 3. That was it. 1 attempt from in the paint and 1 from the corner. So not very many touches. You can see here that it was all Phoenix, man. I mean, they talk about domination. Look at this. Domination. Never tied. 1 lead change with 16 as the biggest lead. Paul, this is the game of his life right here, man. I mean, only he could answer that, but it seemed to be. he was in the zone. 37 points. And like I said, my dude Barton, man, coming up big. 25 points. Devin Booker, 11 rebounds. Matching Nikola's 11 rebounds. Chris Paul had 11 assists. Monte Morris had 6. 4 blocks for Crowder. And Crowder was getting it too, man. And Nikola had 1. So you can see the outcome there again, 125 to 118. The Phoenix Suns out-rebounded them, 48 to 37. Nuggets had more assists. They both had 6 steals. They had 6 blocks on the Phoenix Suns side. 14 turnovers though. So 51.8 from the field goal percentage versus the 45.9 for the Nuggets. So they were better from the field. The Nuggets beat them just a little bit on the 3-point, but this is where it makes the huge difference here. 66.7 from the free throw line. That's not getting the job done. And where they're pretty much automatic here on the Suns. So credit the Suns, man. I mean, look at this. Even though when we take a closer look, the points in the paint, Denver beat them there. Beat them in second chance points as well. And fast break points. So Denver was balling, but they were just getting more efficient shots and they had more bricks. Now let's take a close look at the good stuff here. I'm gonna break down some of these plays, go into the play-by-plays, stuff that I really felt stood out to me. So we got Ayton for the floating jump shot.
Been down this road before. Ayton over Jokic, got it, and Ayton has averaged a double-double in this series as the center for the Suns.
Okay, so why are we looking at this, right? Nothing fancy. Exactly. This is exactly what you need to do. Folks forget to get buckets. Look at that. Practice that shot right there, that little floater shot right from the low post, because it's an in-game situation. You're going to need that shot. Get the board or get a quick pass, pop it up. Practice that. Definitely can't go wrong with having that in your bag. Make note of that. Alright, what we got here again? Another one. This is post moves, man. So I really think, developing players, turn around hook shot on the Crowder assist.
Suns great balance. 4 field goals by 4 different guys.
Here we go. Step in. Little half spin.
That's good.
Hook shot. That's beautiful, man.
Suns great balance. 4 field goals.
Great feet work. Look at that footwork. Bounce. Back up. Back up. Reverse pivot. Pivot. Hook. It's just a bam, bam, bam. Quick combo for him. Watch again here. 1, 2, 3. So just, drilling, practice these type of drills, man. They're going to get you more efficient in your shot selection. You're going to develop these combinations that are going to allow you to get these points. Practice these drills for the in-game situation. And that's why I'm breaking these ones down in particular, where you can see drills become an in-game situation. Because some people may not think about it or practice in that manner. Look at this drive, though. I love, that move right there, man. Turn around hook shot. Rivers has solid execution. Look at this. Okay, makes his move. He's got the screen coming. Uses it. Payne just gets hipped. Okay, he's coming up on 2. Sarge right there at the free throw line. Cross. A little hesitation. Dribble. Show. Hook. That's sick. I'm telling y'all, man, Austin Rivers got some great moves. Look at this dude. Like a 3-hit combo right there. Cross, hezzy, show, turn, hook shot. One more time, man. Beautiful footwork. That's how they ended it up. 22-28 at the first quarter. I really like that play. Well, that drive, really, not a play. Just hitting the pick and roll with McGee. Nice, and that's how you get buckets, man. Compazzo on the 3.
loses. Shot clock at 1. Campazzo got it.
The crowd was popping. Okay, so really I wanted to show this here because anytime you're holding the ball too long, way down into the shot clock, it's affecting your team, man. And you can see this was a messy situation. It's 33-27, still a close game here at the second, with 10 minutes to go. But you can see Porter has the ball. Look at this, 7. Gets it down to 5 seconds before he really makes a move. I mean, I see the pressure there on the defense, but you got to be aware you're putting your teammates in a tough shot right here. 5 seconds. He just starts to drive. 4, 3, makes a move, doesn't have it, loses the ball. Luckily, look at that. That's a heads-up play by Rivers again. That's what I'm saying. He makes winning basketball plays. Like his IQ, his focus, great player. Solid pickup, and then Campazzo with the tough shot, dude. That's a tough shot. So let's just see it again here. Rivers just stays ready. Makes the pass just fast enough to beat the clock. That's amazing. Great sequence.
They're talking about those winning plays. Jay Crowder.
And then again, Campazzo coming in off the bench, just drilling, man. That's a tough shot right there. There's nothing special about that. That's just a tough shot. 36-30 at this point. Dish from Rivers. And contested and everything, dude. Like, barely any space. Look at that. Just enough to get the shot off. Nice. We got Barton on a driving layup. And this dude was just pure T balling. Balling, dog. He was balling. This dude was getting it.
But right now, the guy who has seen it all, as Reggie was just talking about, appears to be Hale and Hardy.
Ooh, damn. I freaked out when I saw that, man. That was just smooth, man. That was so nice. So nice. Morris dishes it off. Look at that. Beats Booker. Got the pick and roll here. Jokic is there. But Barton just makes a tough move. Pump. Nice. Smooth. One last time. Over 8-2. Sick move. Alright, we got here Porter Jr. running layup. Again, I try to demonstrate footwork, get into the basket. Makes a tough play on defense. And that, I feel like that. Oh, that's because that was the and one, man, to bring them close in right here. 38-43. So you see the Denver Nuggets fans are loving it. Probably could have passed it out, but I'm glad he took the shot, drew the foul. But this great defense right here, showing up.
Nice takeaway there by Porter. He's got a lead. He's running with the couple puts it in town.
Gordon on the run and dunk. This is when they started picking up the defense, trying to get this closed in. You see 43-41 here with 5 minutes left in the half.
It hasn't been a real reliable second option.
Just after that first steal now, Gordon gets a steal, picks behind the back, slows down. Jam. Nice. One more time.
It hasn't been a real reliable second option.
Nice steal. Behind the back. Shakes off the defender. Sick. Good stuff. That's the kind of plays we've been wanting to see from Gordon. And then here, man, I mean, it wouldn't be fair. I know you'll catch all the replays. You'll see, I mean, these two, Booker and Paul, had a heyday in the field. So I just wanted to, I mean, it's only fair to show Paul on the assist. This is his 15th point, 26 feet. Devin Booker was just pouring some gravy on it. Look at this. That's just practice, dude. Just as they're making their close, he separates them with a 3. Nice shot, man. This dude is a straight go-getter. Coming up huge in these playoffs. Devin Booker is only going to get better.
right down the hatch.
That's a tough kid, man. That's a tough dude. Jokic on the drive-in dunk. Oh, I always love seeing the drives. Watch this. Triple threat. Head fake. Ah, easy two. And like I said, this isn't anything fancy, man. These are just, post pass, a little bounce there from Gordon from the wing. Shows his shoulder. Looks to see what he got. So, okay, I can take this in. Just the subtlest, the most subtle head fake and straight to the rim. Buckets. Okay, now this is just nasty. Bridges alley-oop from Paul for his 5th assist. Let's check it out in action. Off the steal. Throws it up. Nice.
Oh, he can fly with the best of them. Gordon, switch, Ayton. Lost it.
On the drive, just gets messy. Kicks it out. Throws it up. Bam! Alley-oop. The lone Suns fan in between the Nuggets fans. Like, oh yeah, okay, get out of here with that. Barton running dunk. Check this dude out. 71-63 at this point. Hold up. Third quarter, 8:51 on the clock. Look at this, all the way. Booker ain't even want none. He just let him get it. Like, all right, I'm gonna take it. If you're just gonna give it to me like that, I'll take it. So sick. Let's get this dude one more time. Gets the rebound, pushes the pace, sees the lane, knows exactly what to do with it. Throw it down. Here we got Jokic on the driving layup for his 20th point. 71-67. 8 minutes left to go. Check out the MVP. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. Just that. That's why you got to keep a strong head fake. Like, and his ain't even that strong at this point. Like, they just know he's a threat from the perimeter, so he just shows, gets him off his feet, or just gets him guessing just a little bit. Look at this, fumbling the ball. Huh? Oh. Quick. Just 1-2, get to the rim. What does it take? One dribble after that? Let's see. Up. Head fake. 1-2. Step. That's what I'm talking about. These are the kind of things you need to practice. Drills just like that. Pick it up from the perimeter. Head fake. 1-2. 2 steps. So 2 dribbles, 2 steps, get to the rim. MVP in full effect. Over the big man Ayton. So we got Porter Jr. for a 3-point jump shot. 1-point game right here. Gets the steal. Pulls up. Swish, dude. That's a sweet shot. So the Nuggets fan decked out. Loving it. So, I mean, I still can't agree with the pull-up 3 from the fast break. Especially if you don't get the rebound and you miss. Like, oh, man, that's rough. But he takes the shot. Knocks it down. Brings them within 1. Booker running dunk. Let's check him out in action. So here they're up by 5 in the third. Booker on the steal. Nice. They get the steal, they get the 2, and just like that, the Suns by 5. I mean, this duo here or real triple in Ayton, Booker, and Paul holding it down right now. And the coach, they're the first team waiting in the finals, in the conference finals right now. It's wild. They made quick work of the Nuggets, dude. I'm telling y'all, with the MVP and everything. Jokic, like, come on, man. That's wild. Handoff to the alley-oop. That's it. That's a sick two-man game right there. That's just fun at the park right there. I just hand it off to me. Go ahead and run. I got you. Look at that. Caught the whole defense sleeping. One more for good measure. Nice. Alright, so we got Morris here. McGee with the assist. Cutting layup. And again, I always like to show that this, I believe this was just a two-man game here with McGee in the game. This is real nice. I mean, you need to really implement this give and go more. And this is in full effect right here. Look at this. Cut, go. Easy buckets right to the rim. Like, that's rudimentary right there. I mean, elementary, rudimentary, whatever you want to call it. Basics. But that's how you get your easy buckets. And at this point, you see that lead start to slip away from you. That's all you need. Stay on the board. And it wasn't just any players. Throws it in right here from the wing. Look at this. He's already in the air, already in action. I like it. Just give and go. Sweet bounce pass here in between the defenders. Right in the spot. Easy buckets. That's all day. Give and go. Practice that. You need that. That's real balling right there, man. Easy buckets. And they're doing it here in the playoffs, man. Like, it's always gonna work. It's always a way to get a bucket. McGee with the putback dunk here. I believe this is when Campazzo was driving to the basket. Gets it off the backboard. Hold up. Oh, I was refreshing it. I started to get that green screen. Yep. Campazzo comes in. Oh, nice move, though. Nice move. Playing the two-man game, him and McGee. Gets the screen. Beats Booker off just a little bit. Has him at the hip. Got Sharge waiting here for him. McGee rolls with him. He sees it. Fakes the pass. Dirty. That's dirty off the back. I always let him off the backboards, man. It's so sick. But I like that little fake, too. Nice. Sick, man. I'm telling y'all. Keeping the two-man game strong. A few more plays left here. We got Campazzo again on the driving layup. Again, this lead is slipping away. 6 minutes left. Denver's trying to come up big. Tries to get free. Tries to get free. Shot clock at 4. Oh, nice, dude. Nice. That was sick. That was real sick. I mean, just that one cross right when you need it. Don't overdo it. Just know how to use it. Gets Booker off balance right to the right. My dude pissed off, dude. And he pushed him in the stomach afterwards. Just let him know he's there. Puts a hand on him for defense. Look at this. Right there. Gets him to move his feet. Got him. Got him. Booker is not happy about that one. Gordon for the layup. Okay, so here again, always want to demonstrate and break down easy buckets, and people forget about the back to the basket, just easy post move. Like, Gordon should have been utilizing this a lot more. I mean, frequently. Look at this. Anytime he had a defender that he knows he overpowers, he should just get to this. Get your post-up game. Put a shoulder into him. Back him in. Easy bucket, man. There's no reason why he shouldn't have been doing that at least 5-10 times a game. I mean, man. Better than the L's. Alright, so here we got McGee on a driving hook shot for his 5th point. Six-point game here with 5 minutes left to go. So it was still a close game down the line.
Paul was the #1 free throw shooter in the NBA this season.
What do we have here? Handoff, pass into the middle. Fakes the handoff. Again, easy buckets, man. Close game like this, even Reggie says it. Why not? Got to get the easy bucket, get the sure high percentage shot. These are practices. This is drills right here. Top of the key. Hands coming around, fake the handoff. Nice move. And like I said, I'll say it a lot. Like, I think that the elite players get, this is the sweet spot. Like I said, the honey hole, charity stripe, free throw line, top of the key here, the keyhole. This is where elite players make their money, because they know this is what everybody's trying to force for you to take shots in here. But this is where you should be practicing most of your shots from. So right here, this is just putting constant pressure on the defense because you're already right there at the paint. And McGee is just chilling there. I love it when the centers chill right here. Just keeps the defense guessing. Nice move by the veteran champion, JaVale McGee. Getting buckets. And then, of course, I mean, how can I go this entire thing without showing Chris Paul? I mean, I know he's going to be all over every highlight reel, man. So I definitely wanted to show what was opposite. Some really great plays that I found. But this dude is just making a killing from everywhere. 35 points. He was just pulling up like that. I know that sounds basic, but dude, when you're just pulling up at this level for 35 points for what people would consider easy buckets, like, that's a masterpiece, dude.
He's 36. Got the screen.
Hold on. Wait, let's get this refreshed.
He's 36.
See? Exactly what I just stated. Elite players, that's where they make their fortunes from, man. Because that's the shot that the defense is trying to force you to take. And it's easy. Well, this is the easiest, how can I say, the toughest, easiest shot to take. It's tough because it's hard to get there, first of all. It should be anyway if the defense is any good. And then it's the easiest shot because this is the shot where you should be practicing all the time. And Paul just puts the cherry on top, hits it with ease, stays focused. Look at this. I mean, look how easily he just gets there. He sees the space. He knows McGee's got to make a tough decision. And that's it. That's a wrap. 116 to 107. So see how close of a game it was, but then now here with almost 2 minutes left, starting to really break away from the Denver Nuggets. They just couldn't hit buckets at the end. They weren't getting those easy points where everything just seemed so just easily facilitated right to an easy basket for the Suns, that is. And then right here, the real cherry on top, the true exclamation jam. 118 to 107, the big fella making that huge progress this season. Booker with the miss. Look at this right here. You gotta keep cutting. You could have left it up to your teammate, but you got the big fella right here. Cut to the basket. Get the easy bucket. Damn. 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 And that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. That's a finito. Kaput. Out. Game over. Ayton with the mean jam. Let's see it again. That was so sick. Oh, come on, man. Of course it would do that for the last time. Smart pass. Smart pass. And that's what I'm saying, that great team basketball, man. So, I mean, it's just the fundamentals, the basics, man. Get the easy basket. Work with your teammates. Cut to the basket. Set the screen. Move without the ball. Practice your drills. Focus on your footwork. I mean, polish up those post moves, because anytime you penetrate, you're going to need them. Practice those driving skills from the perimeter. And that's what all these videos are breakdowns of, man. It's nothing fancy. I mean, well, it is fancy, but I mean, I use that word fancy. For me, I'll say it again. Fancy for me is using those drills to be implemented into game situations. So when you're practicing these drills, you know, getting the off the catch, triple threat position at the line, head fake, jab step, one dribble, two dribble drive, finishing with the right, with the left, you know, your pivot, reverse pivot, these basics. I mean, you just saw all these pros, the video breakdowns. That's exactly what it is. And you just put it into game situations, you get the easy bucket, hit the open man. And then the teams that have the good chemistry, it's like clockwork. Instead of forcing up the bad shot, one more time, I'm just going to play it just for the... Right here. Bridges just makes a smart pass.
That's the exclamation point right there.
Just like Reggie Miller stated, man. Exclamation point on the game, and that's a wrap. So once again, the Suns craft this game out to perfection. Led the whole way through, just about. Chris Paul with 37. Booker not too far behind. And now they're just chilling, waiting for the next opponent. Calling out who's next. Good game. Great game. Once again, much love out to the Nuggets for their performance. A great season. But the Suns are just too real right now. So we got a good one over there in Brooklyn versus Milwaukee. Tomorrow we got some Philadelphia, Atlanta action coming up. And Utah and Lakers. I'm sorry, the Clippers. Utah and the LA Clippers again. So a couple more great games as we got the finals nearing up really soon. Thanks again for watching. Appreciate your time. Hope you learned something, man. Break these things down. Appreciate the support. And we'll see you next time.